I want to show you guys how you can have a $100,000 per year business that only takes $65 to start up. It's so easy that even my videographer Sam can do it, and he eats glue. So let's dig into, how even the glue eater can make $100,000. All right, so let's start up here. Goal is 100K per year. All right, that breaks down to just $1,923 per week. Well, I mentioned that it only takes $65. Colin, you haven't even told me what we're doing yet. Well, it's window cleaning, all right? Yes, window cleaning. Not the sexiest thing in the world. You're not gonna be a lingerie model or anything cool like that, but you will make some freaking money doing it, all right? So 65 bucks, link right here or whatever. Go to Home Depot or Lowe's, buy something similar to this, but $65, all right? So $1,923 per week. The average window cleaning job is about $200, all right? We'll put $200 per job on that. Guys, my handwriting is getting mighty fine. So $200 per job. We can just do some quick math here. That equals 10 jobs per week. All right, that's all we need. Holy cow, 10 jobs a week. Well, Colin, how long does a $200 job take? Well, I personally have never cleaned windows. I have to imagine that I would do it way faster than this, but from all my coaching days and all that stuff of mentoring window cleaners, a $200 job usually takes like 1 to 3 hours depending on experience, all right? And like difficulty and all that fun stuff, all right? So 1 to 3 hours. So we'll just say on average, we'll split the difference and we'll just call it 2 hours. Fair enough? 2 hours times 10 jobs a week, that's 20 hours. Well, holy cow. Colin, that's really cool. That's 20 hours of the actual labor doing the thing, all right? You still gotta get the jobs, all right? So you're gonna spend the other 20 hours doing that. But if you actually spend 20 hours doing it, you'll get a heck of a lot more than just 10 jobs. Let me show you how. Step one, this is exactly how I started my seamless gutter business, is I picked up my cell phone and I called every single contact that I had, told them what I was doing, why I was doing it, and asked if they had any friends or family that they could connect me with that could use my gutter services. And you wanna know what? A lot of them did. They were like, oh yeah, actually my mom was just talking about it. Oh yeah, my brother needs this. Oh yeah, my friend needs this. And I got so many leads from that. But I also went through and I called every business owner in my service area. Yeah, literally every business owner, veterinarians, the flower shops. And literally it was like, hey, is Colton there? And they're like, yeah, 1 second. Hey, Colton, my name's Colin. I own Superior Seamless Gutter. And I get a lot of clients that get gutters because they're just tired of their flowers getting destroyed and whatnot. And I'd like to just like help them out a little bit. Can I refer them to you? Like, do you sell flowers that people can then go and plant, or like, are you just like weddings and stuff like that? And they're like, oh, well, I mean, I can do both, but mostly what we do are like weddings and Mother's Day and things like that. And anyways, we go down this whole path and I just start asking questions about his business. Oh, tell me more. Like, how can I refer people to you? I just wanted to serve him. By the end, he's like, what did you say your business was again? And I do seamless gutters. It's Superior Seamless Gutters. Hey, you know what? My mom actually needs gutters. Can you get us a quote? Yeah, no problem, man. Boom, did gutters for his mom. It was that easy, all right? So I just called. I literally just Googled anything that popped in my head. Electricians near me, boom, okay, call them. Plumbers near me, boom, call them. All right, I called everybody. I wanted everybody in my area to know who I was and what I was doing, because they didn't, all right? So I did that. Then I started getting jobs. And so I got, a job here. Boop, boop, boop. This is a house, and it would be in neighborhood A. Well, neighborhood A had a house every 50 feet, all right? These are all houses. So I'd show up and I'd have a helper with me or whatever to do the gutters, and we'd get the house to a point of like, let's call it 80% complete. And I'd just start going house to 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 house. I would let everybody know who I was, what I was doing. This worked really, really well on nights and weekends when everybody's home. A lot of times customers or neighbors would just stop by and say, hey, can you give me a price when you're done here? Yeah, absolutely, no problem. It worked like freaking wildfire. When you are at a customer's house, when other people are home, things get wild, all right? But anybody who wasn't home got a door hanger with a nice little note on it. I'd buy these simple little washable markers or Sharpies or whatever. Just write a nice note like, hey, I love your patio furniture, or hey, your grass looks amazing. Simple things like that, just little notes that compliment them. I saw the camper. I don't know if you've been to this campground yet, but it's my favorite one. They're just like, what the heck, who is this guy? And I'd always get calls from those, right? So it's really simple. Let's get back to window cleaning. We need 10 jobs a week. Well, if you go and you call all your contacts and you call all these other business owners, you're gonna get a lot of people wanting you to come clean their windows. Because when you say, yeah, the average job's only like $200, they're like, oh, shoot, $200. Like, yeah, especially the business owners, like, please come clean my windows. Oh, I've got the storefront. I need the windows cleaned in the worst way. Please come do it. You'll just get a ton of jobs from that. But then you go on Facebook on your phone and you start posting about it every single day. I got this new little startup business I'm doing where I'm washing windows, and people will love to help you with that. And then, in case you don't know, people don't know or people don't see every single post you make on Facebook. Like literally only 10% of your friends actually see those posts. So go through your friends list and DM everybody. Let them know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and ask them if they have any friends or family that they could refer you to. It's that simple, all right? It works like freaking wildfire. So we got, this equals 20 hours a week to do these 10 jobs. We got 20 more hours, but I'm gonna let you in on like the unspoken secret of starting a business. You don't get to work the hours you want. Yeah, that means you have to work a crap ton more than what you are right now. And some people are like, oh dude, that kind of sucks. But when it's your own thing, you actually really like it. Nobody really complains about having to work on their home because they're proud of it. The same thing happens in your business. When you start your own business, you care a heck of a lot more than you do about your 9-to-5 job. All right, makes sense? Tracking with me here? So as you start working on it, you're gonna start thinking about it a lot, right? And before you know it, you'll be messaging people instead of watching TV or whatever else. You'll be listening to audiobooks while you're mowing the grass at your house, and like things will just start clicking off for you and the rest will be history. So getting these 10 jobs a week will be really, really, really simple on the front end when you're making all these calls. The trick is keep going with all of those calls. And then when you get jobs, go door to door. Something's like secret sauce is like 1 out of 4 homes will actually be there, unless it's nights or weekends. If it's nights or weekends, much higher chance of them actually being home, like 3 out of 4, all right? You get to talk to a lot more people nights and weekends, but always leave your door hanger. Leave a call to action on that door hanger, some sort of special, this week only, this month only, whatever, some sort of special call to action. For every 1 job that you get from your outreach, you might be able to pick up 2 more. So your outreach can lead to 2 or 3x the jobs, and it becomes really easy to hit 10. And then you're like, well, okay, now I'm doing 20. Well, now I'm doing 30. Well, now I'm doing 40. Holy cow, I'm like, this is getting way out of hand really, really fast. Now I gotta hire employees. Oh, crud. Now I'm doing 50. We'll do this. 2 employees. All right, and now we're doing 50. Oh, man. Now we're doing 60. Oh man, now we're doing 70. And you can do the math. 70 jobs a week times 200. It's a lot of money. It's 14K. All right, 14K. Yeah, I got 2 employees doing that, and I'm out busting it, and I'm doing it. Maybe now it's like, maybe now it's 4 employees. All right, so now I got 4 employees. Oh my goodness gracious! And all this started with just $65. Sorry, we're making 14 grand a week. I'm paying them all $1,000 a week. Guess who's making 10K? Things get really wild, and it becomes really, really easy to crush that number every single week. I hope that this has been encouraging for you and you're like, wow, this really is doable. I feel like I can go conquer the world now, because truthfully, you can do this, because remember, Sam can do it and he eats glue.